What's going on, everybody? As you know, I've been doing the carnivore diet for about 60 days now, and a lot of people are asking me questions about it. And the most common question I'm getting is, isn't it really expensive to eat that way? When you're only eating meat, people think, oh, it's going to cost hundreds of dollars per day. So what I did was break down a day of my eating, and it was pretty standard. If anything, I think I ate a little more than usual that day, and presented it to you. So I've got some notes because I did some math for you guys. And also, if you're interested in seeing it, if you go into MyFitnessPal and you find me, Jason Ackerman 78, it's my day of eating from Thursday, September 3rd. So you can see everything I ate. I've got my scale by me all the time. So it was a fully weighed and measured day on carnivore, and I'll talk you through it. So my typical breakfast, I like to call the Three Amigos, as Roz dubbed it, and it's 3 eggs, 3 bacon, 3 sausage. I didn't take the eggs out. Most of you know what eggs look like. So I did some math for you. I actually had 4 eggs that day, looking at my math, and a dozen eggs that we bought were $3. There's this guy down the street that sells farm fresh, like literally out of the chicken eggs, and they usually have a little poop on them. You gotta brush them off. So I figured a third of that was $1. So I had $1 in eggs. If I was really good at editing this, there'd be a graphic there. But $1 in eggs. The sausage I buy is this stuff right here at King Soopers. And there's 12 in here, and I had 3 of them. So that was 25% of this. Now these were 2 for $7 at King Soopers. So that was about, I'm estimated. I'm not a, Goodwill hunting. You're not gonna see me writing numbers up here, but about $1 for the sausage. So you got $1 for the egg, $1 for the sausage, and then I had bacon. This was $6 for the pack of bacon. We got it from Butcher Box, and I figured this was like, I had 3 slices, so it was probably a little less than a third of the pack, but I wrote it down as $2. So that's a $4 breakfast. So eggs, bacon, sausage, $4 right there. Some days I have lunch, some days I don't. It depends how busy I am, it depends when I'm working out, etc. This day I happened to have lunch. Like a good Jewish boy, I had some smoked salmon. So this pack of smoked salmon we got from Costco. Most of you guys have Costco's near you. And by the way, you can buy some of that other stuff cheaper, like the eggs and sausage and bacon, in bulk from Costco. So you can really drive the price of this down even further. But I had 5 ounces of smoked salmon. This was $20. There's 2 packs of 12 ounces that come with it. Do the math. I came out with $4 of smoked salmon. So I had $4 of smoked salmon for lunch. Then I had another snack. I must have been hungry that day. This hard salami. When I was a kid, my mom and my grandma used to feed me salami, and I still love it. And I bought this at King Soopers for $3.99. I think it might have been on sale, but you can probably find salami about $4 if it's your jam. So I had half of it. I had one of this strip right here. So $2 in salami. So far, recapping, $4 breakfast, $4 smoked salmon. We're at $8, $2 for salami. We're now at $10, and it's dinner time. I don't have my dinner because I ate it. It was a steak. I can show you what it kind of looked like. It was like one of these from Butcher Box. Now, I don't have the exact price for that, but I looked at what I paid for a couple pounds of the meat, and I estimated it for about $8 for that steak. So that was the most expensive thing that I ate that day, but $8 for a steak really isn't that bad. You go to a restaurant, you're paying, $15, $20 to $100 depending on the cut, the age, the fanciness of the restaurant. I'm not a big fancy restaurant person. So with that steak, we're at $18. And then this is my go-to, this big thing of pork rinds. Now, not gonna lie, there's some cool pork rinds out there that have some flavors on them. First of all, if you're doing carnivore, check out what they're using to flavor them and check out how many carbohydrates are in there. Some of them have that less than 1 gram, and I think that's okay. And I think also what I've learned with carnivore is sometimes you just need a slightly different flavor profile. But as far as bang for your buck, this huge thing of pork rinds is $9. It doesn't last as long as you think because I'm constantly sticking my hand in here. But I had 3 servings, and there's 36 servings in here. So I just put it down as $1. I didn't do the math, but it's definitely less than $1. There's 36 servings at $9. That's like, I don't know. I can't do that kind of math. I should have paid attention in middle school. But $1 for these, so we're at $19. And then the last thing I had is in this baggie here, cheese, sharp cheddar cheese. So for the first month or so when I did carnivore, or while I was doing it, I didn't have any cheese. And I do realize that cheese upsets my stomach a little bit. Worth it. So once in a while, I'll grab like a block of this. This was on sale, again, at King Soopers for $3.99. And I put down that I had about a quarter of it. So it's about $1 right there. Again, for the most part, I'd say this is fairly accurate, but this came out to exactly $20 with my rough math. Now, could it have been 18? Could it have been 22? Sure. It's not the point. The point is, I think if you're eating a standard diet with carbs, whatever you're doing, you're probably eating about that much anyway as far as cost goes. I mean, you get some really crappy fast food. I mean, I'm a big Chipotle fan. It'll be like $9-10 just for that, right? So, and that's just one of your meals. Or even if you were going to McDonald's or Burger King getting fast food, you're paying $6-7. So I don't think carnivore is any more expensive than another healthy diet. So whether that's paleo, whether that's zone, whether that's keto, whether it's just tracking your macros, $20 a day over the course of the week, you're talking $140. And you could certainly get it down cheaper. A couple things that we do, meaning Roz and I when we go grocery shopping. Roz, by the way, does not do this, but a couple things that you can do is get yourself a Costco membership. You get the things like the pork rinds, the smoked salmon. I could probably get my cheese cheaper. I can probably get better or bigger packs of sausage, etc. And I would guess, and maybe I'll give it a go in the future if you guys are interested, but I would guess you can get your day of eating closer to $12 if you really put some effort into it. So if you have any other questions about carnivore, I'm always happy to answer them. I've been helping some other people get started with it, and they've seen amazing success. If you want to lose weight, I highly recommend it. If you want to beat inflammation, I highly recommend stories you tell yourself about your nutrition. For example, I need to snack at night. I need sugar. I need sweets. I'm learning a lot about myself and a lot about this diet when it comes to eating the carnivore lifestyle. I highly recommend it. Hit me up in the comments if you have questions, and let me know if there's any other specific carnivore diet related videos you'd like to see.